there, and a big fat welcome to PGA Tour 2K25. Can't wait to see what goes down here in a bit. Okay, best of luck to you today here at Oakmont Country Club. First hole is a par 4. Have a good round. Oh my goodness, we got a big hitter here. All right, we're in the rough. It's a bad scene in this rough, too. It's a bad lie. And the green tends to slope away from us where we want to land it, so be careful of the approach. Ah, that didn't hit the mark, did it? Okay, here's our third shot. All right, here's what you got left for par. This one's leaning just a touch to the left. Starting the day off at even par. Let's see what we can do from here. All right, second hole is a par 4. I think you know what to do. Really nice swing. That'll do for the approach. Lining this one up at 21 feet. This putt's moving uphill and to the right. Well, this one's starting out okay. Still going good. All right, all we need is a little tap here. Let's do it. And we're ending this hole with a bit of a tap. And you're at even par. Got a left to right breeze on this hole. Setting up here in the deep stuff. Okay, from the greenside rough. All right, drop this on in and save your par. This one looks like it has a bit of a break to the right. That's in there for par. You are currently sitting right at even par. Teeing up on the 4th hole now. Looks like the sand coming up. All right, let's leave this sand behind us. What do you say? All right, back into the fairway. You got a good amount of club on that one too. And this one's about 190 or so to the pin. Hopefully you get the right pace on this one. It is extremely long. Yikes, that went right by. And let's put this one in the cup for our par. All right, that putt'll go. Okay, even par at the moment. Okay, careful out there. We got a tailwind. There we go. Nice swing on that one. And second shot here on the 5th. Nice stroke. We're on the green. Could go down to 1 under if this goes in. Look at this one breaking pretty hard to the left here. Oh, right by. This one's just a 3-foot putt. And after that one, even par is your score. And this one's a par 3 on the 6th. A little too far to the right on the approach, I think. We're on the green side rough currently. Let's be careful with that chip. Still want to save that par. This is the time to do it. You need this to go. This one looks like it's moving a bit to the right here. Going towards that hole. And after that one, currently sitting at even par. And the wind will be a factor on this one. It's blowing right into our face. I think this one's fairway bound. Okay, we're around the 230-yard area from here. Come on, get right. And from a cool 38 feet away. This one's going uphill and going to the right. let's go. This one for the par. Okay, safely home with that putt. And you're at even par currently. All right, here we go. Par 3, 8th hole. Looks like sand in her future. Fingers crossed for a nice up and down out of this greenside bunker. Oh my, nicely done out of that bunker. Well done. This one's a 4-foot putt. And you're at even par. And this hole is a long par 4 hole. All right, let's have a good second shot here on the 9th. This one's out of the rough, but might not be making it to the green. A little wayward on the approach. That's all right, though. All right, setting up now in the bunker. Let's see what you got. Okay, we're out of that bunker. A little bit of work left to do, but no worries. Okay, let's go. This one is for par. I think this one's going to go a bit to the left. Ah, no good. All right, this one's about 9 feet from the cup. Looks like this one starts straight and then goes a bit to the right. This putt's going. Nice putt. That's in there for bogey. Just one over at the moment. Okay, we get to start the back 9 with a par 4. Caught the downslope. Let's see if this one runs out further. This one's around 135 yards out. I'm okay with that. And this would be nice to sink, be down to even par after that. And this one's breaking pretty hard to the right. This one's looking decent. Continuing to be good. Oh, and the putt doesn't go. All right, give this a tap. All right, let's see what the scorecard is saying. And you're one over at the moment. And here we go. We're on hole number 11. We got a par 4. And this is about 165 yards or so to the pin. This ball's a long way from home. Let's see if he can help it get there. We got an uphill putt here, moving to the right. Almost. 3 feet left. One over par currently. Wind's blowing from our backs on this one. Be a good result off the tee here. Oh, I think this one's going to chase out a bit further. Well done. Here's our second shot on the 12th. And I see what you did there. Nice use of the downslope. This is running towards the green. Well, look at you putting for eagle now. That's fine work. Fine work indeed. This is for eagle. This one's breaking to the right. It's also downhill. Oh. 4 feet left. And that performance brings you down to even par. That wind's blowing right into our face on this one. Okay, here we go. Long putt ahead of you, but I've got faith. It's definitely, yeah, I stopped counting around 45 feet or so. This one's starting out to the right. Let's see if it'll turn. Okay, not a bad effort from that distance. I mean, just a little tap here needed. Okay, that'll do. Okay, even par at the moment. And here comes hole number 14 at us. Well, that was never going to be good. Heading for the green. I like it. I like what you did there. Ooh, setting up for birdie here. All right, that hole will bring you down to 1 under par. Okay, stepping onto the tee now with this par 4, 15th hole. Oh, came onto that one. Look at it. All right, let's get out of this first cut and on our way. Setting up here with a extremely long putt. I think this one's breaking pretty hard to the left. All right, way closer than you were. Not a bad effort there. This one's a 3-foot putt. All right, let's head over to the next hole, see what we can do. 1 under after that one. Okay, 16th hole is here, and so are we. Let's have a nice tee shot. Nice little par 3 on this one. This one's going left. You could go to 2 under with this putt right here. I think we got a left to right break here. Good putt from there. Not a lot left to do. Okay, let's slide this one on in there for our par. And that'll drop. And you're currently sitting at 1 under for the day. heads up. Wind's going right to left on this one. That was good. All right, good luck. Second shot here on the 17th. And from the bunker. Grab that flat stick. We're out of here. This one's just a 5-footer. Currently sitting at 1 under par. And now, number 18. This one's a par 4. And we're setting up here about 210 or so from the pin. Looks like this one's going left. And from the green side bunker, looking for an up and down here. Good job getting out of that bunker. Little work left to do, but nothing serious. All right, this one from 17 feet. I think this one's breaking to the left. Ooh, never like leaving those short. Okay, here's a 4-foot putt for us. And sealing your round with a putt. And as we finish up here today, it will be even par for you. Well, on behalf of myself and the team here at HB Studios, thank you very much for the round. We'll see you next time. Hello there, my name's John McCarthy. I'm here to welcome you to PGA Tour 2K25. Looking forward to see what goes down out there today. I think this is going to be some fun. We're kicking off a round of match play here. Time to get amongst it.
Okay. Let's get it.
All right, interested to see what you have in store for us here.
Let's see what he does.
Oh my goodness, absolutely hammered that one. And second shot here on the first. Well, you can't hit them all. Okay, he's got 135 yards to the pin, or somewhere thereabouts. Oh yeah, I'll approve that. And this putt's going to put him one up. And I think this one's breaking to the left.
Moving right to the left. It's tough, a little bit too hard on that one.
It's all right.
Oh man, you almost got that chip to go. All right, drop this and you'll go one up on your opponent.
He ain't gonna make it.
Oh, there we go. That one goes down, and that gives you the hole. I'm liking what you're throwing down here. You're one up after the first hole. And we're teeing up on hole number 2. Oh, looking good off the tee. Okay, he appears to be ready to roll on this one. Let's see how this tee shot goes. And he's looking at around 190 yards to the pin.
Oh, no.
Here's our second shot on hole number 2.
Damn.
Getting into this green with a bit of a down slope, and don't want this one to get away from you.
Roll back.
And with that, he will be super far from the
And from the
Same
deep
from
stuff.
the long grass here. Let's get on out of this. And that'll do. Grab your putter.
You'll be 2 up on the
And
match if you
sink
sink this putt.
You will go 2 up.
This one's going
So it looks
hard
like it's
to the right.
moving a bit to the right here. I think he's put it on a good line. Still has a chance. Oh, this has to go. Oh, and he just couldn't get it to go.
Long putt for this guy. Let's see what happens.
To say goodbye.
I think this one's going left to
Looks
right.
like a bit of a break in this one to the right.
Fucking idiot.
Just, yeah, a little too much
Okay,
on
he's
there.
putting this one in for bogey here.
14-footer.
What?
He's got 4
All
feet
right,
to the
here we
cup from
go
here.
for the double bogey.
Okay, if you sink
And
this, you'll
six
go
to six.
2
That was
up
gonna
on your
go 2 up
friend.
on you. Look at it.
The putt goes down, and you
And that
won
will
this
go.
hole. Fantastic
All
work.
right here. So it is
2 up
for the
out of that
match.
one. This hole's got a bit of wind to contend
Our
with.
shoes here on this third hole.
A little bit to the right on the approach here.
To the finish.
All right, let's see how he does. They've gone with the 6-iron on this one. And here's your second shot on the third. All right, grab that putter. Let's get to work here.
And here's your second shot on the third.
Man, swear to God.
Okay, this is his third. Oh, he's got a long putt to deal with here. Let's see what happens.
Breaking to the left.
So it looks like it has a little bit of a break to the left.
Come
Oh, no, it's right by
on.
the hole.
Right by the hole. Come on, ball.
Green
Fucking
side.
garbage.
He's in the rough.
All right, we'll get that
Okay,
to
your opponent has chosen to concede this hole. We are heading to the next. You are 3 up this match after that hole. Now the par 4 fourth hole. Looks like this one's safe. Here we go. Let's see what this guy does.
Oh my goodness, that is a display of power.
And here's our second shot on the fourth. wrong with that. And from here, he will set up around 220 yards out. Going with the hybrid. He's definitely into the second cut here. Let's see how he does. Triple bogey coming up. I think this putt's going to break to the right.
This one's, I think, going off the right.
Ooh.
Yikes.
He's going to need this putt to win the hole.
Oh, shit.
And if he sinks this, he'll take the hole. All right, he dropped that one in there. That's going to win the hole. Well, we'll have to move on from that. You lost the hole, but more to play. All right, now fifth hole, par 4. Let's do it. Okay, let's launch this next tee shot. What do you say? And this shot is around 170 yards away. Well, that one wasn't super solid contact. Well done. That's a nice little approach shot there.
Second shot on this fifth hole.
And this might get rough.
Well, I can't hit all the greens.
Okay, let's see what happens. This is his third.
Third shot.
And here is his putt to save par.
Oh my.
And we are heading to the next hole. Your opponent has chosen to concede this hole. And you're 3 up on your friend after that hole. Wind's blowing out there, right to left. Those shots are going to happen to you.
Here we go.
He's
Let's
looking
let
ready to
this one go.
roll. Let's see how he does on this hole. Little less than pure on that swing. Okay, he's coming out of the deep stuff. And here's our second shot on the 6th. Well done. Back into the fairway. I like it. And he's setting up here around 135 yards out. This one's heading for the sand, I think. Yeah, that'll work. Nice approach. And he is in the beach. Let's see how he gets out of this one.
Good little shot there.
All right, sink the putt, win the match, and we all go home. This putt's going down the slope, breaking right to left. Oh! All right, let's do this. Sink the putt, win the match. It's that easy. Oh, man. He's got a 3-footer here.
Sorry, Edmund.
All right, if you sink this, you'll take the match dormy.
It's gonna go dormy.
And we're moving along. Let's check in on the scorecard. Okay, that hole's going to be halved. Okay, we've got a par 4 ahead of us on the 7th. All right, let's see how he does on this hole. He's in the deep stuff here. He's buried in there. Let's see how he does. Well, this approach is leaning a bit to the right. All right, setting up in the fairway sand.
Now, let's see what happens for this fella in the bunker.
And I don't think there's enough on this one from the sand.
Oh,
Oh, that's too bad. I'm pretty sure you weren't planning on that. It's okay. Oh my goodness, I almost dropped it.
Stupid ass shit.
Oh, that chip almost went.
Wow, there.
All right, hopefully he drops this one. This is for a big fat
This
double.
one's breaking pretty
This
hard.
one's moving to the right. Almost.
Zooming by the hole. All right, this could be a bit of a grind.
All right, your
Just
opponent has
concede the
conceded
hole.
this hole,
Move on
and
if you
since
want.
this match was dormy
Okay.
and you were in the
You're
lead,
conceding this hole.
the win belongs to you. Congratulations. Good job out there today. You managed to pull off the win. Ending things 4 up on your opponent is a handy way to win. Good job. Well, that is all she wrote for me. I had an enjoyable time ripping around the links with you today. See you next time.
See you next time.
Hello there, my name's John McCarthy, and I want to welcome you to PGA Tour 2K25. Let me tell you, things are fixing to get fun right now. We're just taking a hack out of the front nine of this course today. Let's get into it. All right, let's let this one go. Well done. Okay, this is about 160 or so to the pin. And with this approach, you got to be careful with that downslope around the pin. This one could get away from you. That'll play pin high, well judged. And he's about 125 out. Let's see what he does. And the approach heading to the left. Okay, here's your chance to go one up on your opponent. And this is an uphill putt, moving right to left. Oh, that was almost in. And he's trying to save par right here. Let's see if he can do it. Looks like a bit of a break in this one to the right. And this putt drops. You can go one up. This one's just a short putt, but it should move to the right. And that's gonna drop. Oh, that'll win the hole for you. Off to a great start. You're one up after the first hole. Might need a bit more club. We got a headwind on this hole. And let's see how this tee shot fares for him. Well, he's hoping this one sticks to the fairway. Okay, and he couldn't hang on to the fairway, just barely into this first cut. And second shot here on the second hole. This one needs to hold on to the fairway. Okay, that one will just barely make its way into the first cut. And here we go with his second shot. I think this one's coming up short from the rough. Shouldn't be too awkward out of here, just in the first cut. I'm having that. Let's see how he deals with this bunker shot. Okay, positive thoughts. Let's save par right here. Oh, it's going right by. Back to all square if they sink this putt. And that's going to drop, and he will win this hole. And after that hole, we're all square. And it's a par 3 for the third hole. And they're choosing the 6 iron here. Okay, let's see what you can do off of this tee. Not the greatest contact on that one. Oh, here we go. Hitting out of some pine straw. This could get interesting. This might go. Oh, and who's more happy than you to see that one go down? Chipping it in for the Bogue. And this putt right here will put him at 1 up. So it's going a bit to the right. Oh. And if he sinks this next putt, he'll go 1 up. All right, that putt goes down, and he takes this hole. And after that one, your opponent is 1 up. We have a par 5 4th hole on this one. Okay, give this a smash. That swing was a little bit off. Here's your second shot on the 4th. Oh, that's too bad. Might be rough. You might need a club or 2 extra from here. This is really deep. All right, this is his 3rd shot. All right, this is an extremely long putt you've set yourself up with. Hopefully you can get this close. All right, maybe next putt we can drop it. And if this next putt drops, he'll go 2 up. And this one looks like it's kind of moving from the left to the right. All right, this next putt's for his par. And if this putt drops, the hole will be halved. And that hole will be halved. Okay, 5th hole, par 4. All right, bombs away. Let's see what happens here. Let's go. Come on, hold on to that fairway for us. And that'll hold on to the fairway. Good stuff. He's in the rough now. Let's see how this goes. Taking this one with the 8-iron. And this shot's about 125 yards from the pin. Okay, you need this to win the hole. And it looks like this is breaking pretty hard to the left. Oh, almost in there. He's got 16 feet to the cup from here. It's breaking to the left, I think. All right, sink this and you'll take the hole. Boom, that's what we wanted in there, and winning the hole in the process. Good job. And after that one, we're all square. Wind is blowing left to right on this one. Oh, this one's in the fairway. All right, let's see what he does on this one. And this one's about 180 yards out. And maybe you want to dial a little backspin in here. This is a downslope that could be dangerous around the pin. This one's a little to the right on approach. This is what our third shot's looking like. Oh, man. Would have loved to see that chip hit on. Ooh, he almost drops it in there with the chip. And this putt to go one up for the match. Okay, your opponent's going to give you that putt, and you'll take the hole. We're going to go to the next. And after that one, you are one up in the match. And the seventh hole is upon us. He's ready to let her rip here. Let's see what he does. And this one is for the birdie. That's well done from there. Maybe we'll get the next one to go. And you two will be all square if they sink this. Yeah, I think this one's breaking to the left. And 14-foot putt for him. And if you can sink this, you'll go 2 up for the match. Oh, that would have been good to have that one drop. He's got about a 3-footer here. Got to get this one in if you want to have the hole. And that hole's halved. Heads up, wind's blowing left to right here. All right, let's see how he does here on this hole. And this one's about 210 yards or so from the pin. Well, unfortunately, we missed the green here. Okay, they're going with the pitching wedge here. Oh, I wish that went for you. We'll be back to all square if they drop this putt. I think this one will go left to right. Looks like he's put it on a good line. Still looking good. Oh, and he gets it to go. And after that hole, we're all square in this match. Okay, on to the 9th, and we got a par 5 on this one. Okay, let's send it. Well, that's too bad. They're coming off a bit of a bogey streak, 3 in a row, but it's a new hole here. Let's see what he'll do here. He's got about 225 to go. And this is your 3rd shot. I don't think you're going to make it here out of the rough. Well, it's unlucky. Missed the green on that one. Chip was close. That chip was pretty close. And this next putt to win the match. And unfortunately, your friend has won this one, ending the match at 1 up. Get him next time. And with that, I will leave you to your own devices. Thank you for the round, and we'll see you next time. Well, hello there. Glad you could join me for a round. My name's John McCarthy. I'd like to welcome you to PGA Tour 2K25. Our round begins with a par 4. Now let's stripe this drive into the fairway and get on our way. Good shot. And this one's about 135 yards to go. Yep, that's going to do just nicely. This one's clocking in at around 24 feet. Going downhill with this one, and it's right to left. Oh, look at this thing. Oh, continuing to look good. Oh, and somehow it doesn't go. And let's get going. Give this a tap and we'll move on. And after the first hole, it's even par. Nicely done. And teeing it up on the second hole. This one's heading to the fairway, I think. Putting for eagle here on this one. Whew, good stuff. This one for eagle. And just a little bit of a break to the right on this, I think. This putt's good so far. Nice job. That's the eagle. That you'll go down to 2 under par. Okay, let's knock this close. Third hole, par 3. You know what to do. Was a good one. All right, this is for the bird. Brought things down to 3 under after that one. Wind is blowing right to left on this one. Looking pretty good off the tee. And setting up around 215 yards out. Oh, yeah, that's going to do just nicely. Here's an 11-footer. This one looks like it'll break to the right. Nice putt. I like the way this is shaping up. That's your second in a row of birdies. And clocking in at 4 under par at the moment. And let's see how we do here on the 5th. All right, time to get out of the bunker. Let's do this. Well, that's great. Leaving the bunker behind. We're putting. Okay. Yeah, let it go. Let this one go. I know it's far away, but these are the ones you just want to get close. All right, starting this one way outside the left of the hole. Nothing wrong with that putt. All right, give this a little tap and we can move on. And just tapping that one in for par. Nice. And right now you are at 4 under. And on this one, the wind is picked up. It's going left to right. Can we get a kick left? I think I'll let your putting do the talking here from way out. Breaking pretty hard to the left. Oh, this has my attention. Continues to look good. Will it go? And the putt goes down. Fantastic work. That's going to bring things down to 5 under par. Okay, here we go. Par 5 on the 7th. Nicely struck. Look at you go. Next putt for eagle. Let's see how you do here. We have a very long putt ahead of us. Starting this one out pretty good. Ooh, continues to be good. Come on, get down in the hole. And it drops. Well done. Fantastic putt. And after that one, you're at 7 under. And the par 4 8th hole is next. And this one's about 160 yards from the pin. Okay, third shot. Whoa! Ooh, nice little chip on that one. All right, let's go. We need a par save, and we need it now. Let's do it. And right now, you're 7 under for the day. All right, here we go. 9th hole, par 4. Well, I'm sure that's not what you intended. Good job. We're on the green. This one's a 21-footer. This one is going downhill, and I think a little bit to the left. Ooh, right. And for your par. Short putt, but it will move to the right. Okay, next hole coming up. 7 under par after that hole. Okay, teeing up now on the 10th hole. Yep, that's going to do. And this is about 170 yards to the pin. This one's heading a little bit too much to the right. Oh, almost in there. Nice chip. Hopefully we can get this to drop. This one's for bogey. Just a short putt, but I think it's moving to the right as well. And the putt goes down. Sitting at 6 under par after that one. We got a left to right breeze on this hole. Oh my goodness, just smashed that one. And this is somewhere around 155 yards out. Well, better luck next time. Okay, here's a 24-footer. Downhill putt here, breaking to the left. Looking good so far. Liking how it's turning out. Oh, and it doesn't go. Oh, man. And setting up here for the bogey. Okay, let's see what the next hole has in store for us. All right, that's going to bring your score up to 5 under par. Okay, here we go. 12th hole, par 5. Let's pop a nice one out there. Good one. And this one's around 205 yards away. Here's your 4th shot. Yeah, we'll take that. And got this left to save your par. 5 under for the moment. The wind's a little blustery. It's blowing right to left on this one. Well, your approach is heading a little leftward. All right, here's our second shot on the 13th. This putt is about 11 feet. I think it goes straight and then dives a bit to the left. Oh man, hopefully you can grab the bogey. Just a tap. And after that one, we've gone up to 4 under par. And now the par 4, 14th. Well, this one could roll into the rough. Nice approach. This one's from around 21 feet. Downhill putt, moving right to left. And this one for the par. Four under par is your score at the moment. And now the 15th hole. This one is a par 4. And this one's around 110 yards to the pin. Don't want to go too far on this one. The green slopes away from us around that pin. Decent approach there. He'll go to 5 under for the round if you sink this. An uphill putt, moving right to left. Well, the putt appears to be on line. Good work out there today. That's your 4th birdie so far. And after that one, you're bringing your score down to 5 under. And getting ready to tee off here on the 16th hole. Nice swing onto that one. You'll go to 6 under today if you sink this. This one's going left to right. Pretty hard break too. Oh, come on. 4 feet to the cup. And 5 under for your score at the moment. Okay, we got a par 4 for the 17th. Well, this shot might go into the rough. Oh, well, that's no good. And here's our second shot on the 17th. All right, coming out of the rough, you might not have enough on it. Okay, green side sand. Let's see what you have. All right, a bit of work left to do here, but we're out of the sand. All right, let's go. This to save par. Looks like you got a line on this. Still on line. Oh, and the putt won't go down. And tapping in for bogey on this one. And that'll take your score up to 4 under par after that one. Okay, now we go over to the par 4 18th hole. Setting this one up 145 yards away. Good work there. Great shot on your play. All right, 8 feet to the cup. And with that putt, the round is over. And as this one comes to an end, that's going to be 5 under par for you. Well, on behalf of myself and the team here at HB Studios and 2K Sports, thanks for playing. I had fun. Hopefully you did too. Hello there and welcome to PGA Tour 2K25. Happy to have you with us. Today, we are just gonna take a look around the front nine of this course. Okay, let's do it. And he's ready to go. Let's see how this hole goes for him. Setting up here, looking at an elevated green. All right, hitting from the sand, and I don't think this has enough. All right, this is his second. This one's looking a little lackluster, might come up short. All right, and he'll be safely out of the bunker. All right, this one's about 75 yards out. I'll take that. Okay, this putt to go one up on your friend. This one looks like it's breaking just a touch to the left. And that'll drop on in there. Nicely played putt. And you're one up on your friend after this first hole. We've got a long par 4 staring us down on this one. Ooh, catching the downslope. This one's going to run out. And he's ready to let her rip. Let's see how this hole goes. Not an amazing swing. And hopefully he can deal with a little sand shot here. Okay, this is about 125 yards away. It's not your best swing, but we'll get through this. All right, you're on the green. Super long putt in your future, but you're on. All right, let's pop this in. Birdie putt. This putt's going left to right pretty hard. From there, fine effort. And it's going to be all square if they sink this putt. This one seems to be tilting left to right. And that's not a bad effort. He's got a 4-footer to deal with here. Setting up for the par putt here. All right, let's move on to the next. And that hole will be halved. Got a headwind to deal with on this hole. This approach is heading right at the pin. Well, unfortunate. That's going to get counted as a missed green. And he's just about ready to tee off. Let's see how he does. And they are going with the 9-iron on this one. And here's your second shot here on the third. Setting up for our third shot. We'll be back to all square if they drop this putt. Looks like a right to left break. Oof. 6 feet to the cup. And here he goes, putting for the double bogey. And that hole will be halved. Teeing off now in a long par 4. And unfortunately, you rolled that one right into the second cut of rough. All right, interested to see what he has in store for us here. And second shot here on the fourth. And we are back in the fairway. And he's around 235 yards out. Let's see what he does. Let's see how he does out of the sand. Setting up here, green side rough. Okay, we're in the green side rough. Let's get out of here. And if this putt drops, we'll be at all square again. I think we got a right to left break on this one. Looks like he started this one out right. Still has a chance. Oh, the putt won't go. He's still made a pretty good putt though. This one for the double. Looks like this one starts off pretty straight and then goes to the right. Oh, so close. All right, tap this one on in. We'll head to the next. All right, with the tap in. And if they sink this putt, we'll be back to all square. Okay, he's got that one to go, and that will win the hole. And we are all square after that hole. All right, fifth hole, par 3. Let's do it. They're going with the 5-iron here. Well, he's nowhere near the pin, but he's on the green. Well, let's see what you got. This one's going right. All right, let's get out of this sand. I went right by. And this putt's gonna put him one up. Looks like this one's taking a break to the left. You'll go one up on your opponent if you can just sink this putt. This one should start off straight, but then it does look like it turns to the left. Oh my, wish I could have given you that one. This one's a short 3-foot putt. And if he drops this, he'll have the hole. And that putt will go. And that hole will be halved. Now the par 5 sixth hole. All right, here we go. Give it a rip. Let's hit that fairway. Well, that's too bad. Okay, second shot on the 6th. Yeah, you'll take that. Okay, 225 yards for him. Let's see what he does. He might end up in the rough on this one. Let's see. And that one's just going to roll into the second cut. Okay, we're setting up with an elevated green. You might want a little more distance. And there's a bit of a downslope around the pin. You got to be careful of that. Well done on that shot. You're on the green, nowhere near the hole, but that's nitpicking at this point. This is his third shot. Okay, I know you can do it. I know it's not the easiest putt in the world, but I've got confidence in you. This one's got a pretty hard break left to the right. And this putt right here will put him at 1 up. This one looks like it's breaking to the left. Five feet to the cup from here. And this next putt's for his par. Okay, that hole's going to be halved. And the 7th will be a par 4. All right, let's launch this into the atmosphere, preferably hitting the fairway. Swinging like silk. And here's our second shot on the 7th. And from the green side, sand. Looking for an up and down here. Okay, we're leaving that sand behind us in a distant past. Let's grab the putter. And will it drop? He needs this to go to save par. It looks like this one's breaking right to left. Oh my. All right, drop this and you'll go one up on your opponent. Just a little too much pace on that one. And he's got around 4 feet to go here. Here comes the bogey putt. And with that, we will move on to the next. Okay, that hole's going to be halved. Okay, par 4 for the 8th. All right, bombs away. Let's hit that fairway. Little play. All right, this is about 240 from the pin. Don't know what that was. Just a little off on that approach. And here's his second shot. Looks like he's in the bunker here. Let's see how this goes down. And here's an 18-footer. This one's breaking left to right. Oh, what do we have here? Continuing. Oh, yes, that'll go down nicely. Okay, if he sinks this, he'll have the hole. I think this one's going left to right. Oh, that was close. And after that one, you are 1 up. And you might need a little more power. We got a headwind on this hole. Nicely done. He's ready to tee off. Let's see what happens here with him. And we're setting up here with an elevated green. Might need some more club. I don't think this is going to be good. And he will set up here around 140 to the pin. And from the greenside sand, let's have a nice out here. Well done out of the bunker. Here we go. Let's drop this and get your par. Oh. Okay, we'll be all square if they should sink this. Okay, this match will be decided on this one final hole. If there's still a tie at the end of this one, the match will go to whoever was closest to the pin off the tee. All right, this is a pressure-packed moment. First to tee off in this playoff. Let's get this close. A little too much to the right. And let's see how this hole goes down for him. And now that the tee shots have been completed, it would appear that you're not closest to the pin, so we won't have that advantage if there's a tiebreaker. Okay, careful on this one. We're in the green side rough. Nice chip, fantastic. Okay, he's lining this one up. This could win in the playoff for him. I think this is going to go right to left. and the shot drops. They just hold that one out, and that will clinch the win for them here today. Unfortunate for us, but you gotta think they feel good about themselves. Okay, that'll do it for me. It was a pleasure to be with you and fun watching you battle through that playoff hole.